What's up? It's the Fresh Till Death podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Jubal Fresh. This is hot ass wife Alex Fresh.
What's happening?
And if you're listening to the audio on just iTunes, it might sound kind of weird, but if you're watching the video on YouTube, then you understand why it sounds weird, because
we're on the flight path.
Yeah,
Los Angeles, California.
We're doing the
Playa del Rey
podcast from the beach in Playa del Rey, which is kind of by LAX, right next to LAX actually. So there's planes flying over, there's bikers biking by.
And it feels absolutely glorious.
It is very nice.
For all of you watching that are not in sunny weather.
Yeah, it's very nice outside.
It is
so
nice.
we were like, the kids are on spring break, so we took them down here, and they're playing behind us. Hopefully playing behind us. Yeah, they're still playing behind us.
See them maybe
on the beach.
Maybe not.
While we do the podcast, and make sure that you rate, review also. You know, this comes out every single Monday. Then there's the Jubal Show one, which comes out on Wednesday, and then always content on the Patreon, like the podcast, which comes up after the podcast. So I'll be doing that. I don't even know what we're going to be doing yet.
It's going to be fun, though. We're going to do it here on the beach.
We'll be doing something.
So tune in. Right after this, go to patreon.com/JubalFresh.
Yeah.
You can see the podcast and what we do.
Yep. So we're out here chilling for spring break, and I don't know what we're going to talk about today.
Well, we've been in LA for 4 days now.
Yeah.
Even though we're in LA quite a bit. We decided to come here for spring break with the kids. We've just been doing just a mix of different stuff. I mean, lots of like beach time, but we also went to the hood. I wanted to take the kids to the hood to show them what to be grateful for and how other people live.
Yeah, because I don't think, they've never been to an area.
Because Seattle really doesn't have a hood.
Yeah.
I mean, the most hood part of Seattle would probably be Rainier.
People try to say that it does, but it really doesn't.
It's not like LA. Yeah. So we spent a couple hours driving around the hood, even though they weren't really paying attention that much.
They weren't, yeah.
They were like on the phones. And
we want to show you guys how other people live, so maybe you could be thankful about the stuff that you have.
Right.
But they weren't paying attention at all.
So I'm like talking to Bella and for like a few minutes, and then I'm like, she's not even listening.
Yeah, she's like
back there on her phone. I'm like, Bella,
yeah, hey,
pay attention right now.
What do you stop making?
Do you see this? What's going on outside your window?
Stop making musicallys.
But I mean, Jubal, he grew up kind of in the hood. I mean, not like
that, but
not like
close.
that.
But I spent a lot of time there because I had friends.
You lived a hood life.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
And then a lot of my friends were from some of the areas that we drove in, so I would go visit them all the time.
So
I
he took
spent
us
a lot
around.
of time there.
Yeah, he took us around kind of the most hood places in LA.
Yeah, we went by, if you know LA at all, we went by Imperial Courts housing projects in Watts, which is very ghetto.
Yeah, and, I was actually just slightly scared because the looks that we were getting from people. I mean, he wasn't joking around. Like, we were driving through some of these neighborhoods down the street, like the side streets, not like the main streets of the hood, but the side streets.
Yeah.
And these people.
Yeah, I was like, as soon as we go down Side Street, watch the way people are going to look at you. And then as soon as we, like, right when we take a turn, there's just people out there just
There's these people just like, what? Who is this?
Yeah.
Like, it was actually kind of scary.
What are these guys doing driving through here? You don't belong here. But it was cool. It was cool. Like, I haven't been back to that area in a long time.
It was really interesting to see.
Yeah.
It makes you very grateful for what you have. But
unless you're a 13-year-old who's making musicallys in the back seat, who doesn't even, like, we were trying to be like, pay attention to this for a second. Like, she would just zone out.
They weren't interested that much. They don't really fully understand. But I mean, for me, I've seen the hood before, but spending a few hours in the hood and seeing what I saw, like, it is a trip that people live like this. And I'm like, why do people choose to live like this? Because I feel like they can move somewhere else that's not, even if they're broke or they don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
I mean,
I don't know. I feel like it's hard though. If you don't have any money, how do you move anywhere?
I don't know. I just feel like there is other opportunities to move out of like a very dangerous area. And that brings us to, we visited where Nipsey Hussle got shot. We drove by it.
Yeah, and that was a cool thing.
It was.
Because it was awesome to see
the community.
How, like all those people come out and represent for him, basically.
Basically, it was just like one big block party. Yeah, so the block that where he got shot, the whole block, I mean, there was just so many people, and the amount of traffic that was just driving by to see it.
The whole
was
street.
Miles.
So it's on the corner of Crenshaw and Slauson in LA, and the whole street was just like, it was like a traffic jam, like a police
for miles.
Like,
there was police everywhere.
Whatever.
There was just barbecues, DJs. It was just a huge block party. Just
it was awesome.
Representing their community.
And then there's so much graffiti. I mean, most people don't like graffiti. I like graffiti.
Nip.
Yeah, so much graffiti around there. It was just like Rip Nipsey all over the place, and it's just cool to see. Like, you know, people want to think whatever they want to about his lifestyle, but I don't know. It's cool to see like a community come together like that over a person who obviously had a big impact in the community. You know,
yeah,
like
he did have a big impact.
I'm
sure he had
spray painting anything on walls for me. You know?
I am sure that he had, a great heart, and he did mean well, and he did try to do better in his community. It still doesn't like the fact that he still was in that lifestyle. Though.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I mean, he was actively living that lifestyle.
If
you're on the streets and still in the same hood calling somebody a rat, chances are you could get shot. But it was just cool to see.
It was. So we went there first. We went and visited that. And that was the hood. Like, it was the side streets were very hood. And then we went to like even more hood after that.
Yeah.
And it was kind of scary. And it's crazy that these people live that lifestyle. Like, because I can't comprehend.
Yeah.
I mean, there was just like these like 2, 3, 4-year-olds just running around the streets and like no parents around.
That's the thing is, like, you'll be out there and there'll be 5-year-olds on bikes at 2 a.m. just riding around.
Because their parents are
all cracked out doing whatever. And if you've never been to a neighborhood like that, then you really don't understand how people live, like how Bella, the one time that she did pull herself away from the phone, was like, aren't these people scared living here? And I was like, yeah, they're scared every day. They're scared every day walking around there because you never know what can happen, because there's people that are on drugs, there's people that are in gangs, there's people that are just desperate because they need money, there's people that'll stab you, rob your house, shoot you for whatever. You always have to be looking over your shoulder. That's why you drive down a street and 10 people on a porch go, who's that? As soon as you turn, because it's like, I've never seen that car before. I need to be prepared to either attack or run. And that's a mentality that a lot of people don't really understand.
Even though Bella was not paying attention for some of it, she was paying attention for some of it.
Yeah, I mean, she did. We're joking around about how she wasn't, but she did pay quite a bit of attention.
So most houses have, the bars over them, and some didn't. And we were like, that's so crazy. Like, being in the hood and not having bars over your windows, like, that would be, that's pretty scary. And most of the houses are very run down. And then there was like this one renovated house. It was really nice, right in the middle of the hood, no bars in the window. And we're like, wow, that's maybe
chancy, they had them inside. I don't know.
But they could have them inside. But most places in the hood, all businesses, every single building has bars in the window.
For sure.
And like, you drive through these neighborhoods and all the businesses are gone. Like, there's just a bunch of buildings that used to be businesses. You could tell they used to be businesses, but they're gone.
Yeah.
And so it's very like dark and dreary, and like which is you
can see why people would come together for somebody like that who's trying to open up businesses in the neighborhoods. And because like, it's true in the really bad areas of LA or just America, it's like churches, liquor stores, check cashing places.
Liquor stores every single corner.
The church and a liquor store every single corner.
And then these people will just hang out at the liquor store. I'm like, what are they doing?
And I'm like, they're just chilling.
They're just chilling. They'll be there until they close. And I'm like, you're just hanging out at a liquor store outside.
I used to hang out at the liquor store all the time, just in front of it, just whatever.
Hang out outside because they have no money to go do anything.
Yeah, and
literally, and they just hang there with their friends.
Meet up with your friends, just hang out and chill. I don't know, like, you just sit outside and talk about whatever.
It makes sense.
Bullshit.
I mean, you see it.
Yeah, those are some of my fondest memories of being a kid and like just hanging outside of this liquor store we always used to go to and just
because you started getting drunk at 13.
Yeah, I started getting drunk at 13.
I'm like, so what? Just people like went and you just asked people to buy you alcohol and you told me that they would just sell it to you?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
crazy?
liquor stores. I think, they're probably everywhere, but there's a lot of liquor stores here that'll sell to minors and just know where they're at, and so
yeah. And guess what happened to the one that sold you alcohol most of the time?
He died. He got shot. He got shot. So we used to always buy from this guy when I was in high school in Gardena, California, which is, if you don't know where that is, it's like near Compton, the next city over. But But yeah, he used to sell to us when we were minors, like a lot of other liquor stores. But we always used to go in there, and like it's weird because I used to still go in there when I was over 21, because it was like, and it was far from where I lived when I was over 21. But I was like, man, I want to go see him because I haven't seen him. Because like after a while, when you're 15, 16, and you're going to this liquor store and you know that's the guy that will sell to you and blah, blah, blah. Like, you get a bond. And then I'm like 25, and I'm going in there and I'm like, hey, what's up, man? He's like, hey, he's probably relieved. Like, now you're legal and you can buy from me. I'm not going to get in any trouble. But he did get robbed, and then somebody shot him. So, I mean, it's sad that stuff goes on all the time. And if you didn't listen to our last podcast, and then also the solo Jubal Show podcast, that's what I talked about last time, was like how this stuff goes on all the time, but you don't even really think about it,
Yep.
So.
But we visited the Watts Towers, which you have tattooed on your arm.
Yeah, I have the Watts Towers tattooed right here.
That's right in the middle of the hood.
Yeah, it's in the middle of Watts.
Which was boring. Sorry to burst your bub.
The Watts Towers.
Yes.
Yeah, she wasn't impressed at all.
It's not even towers. You can't even call them towers.
Still towers.
They're like 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
Made out of metal, and they're just like random like pieces of. I guess it's
art.
They call it art.
Yeah.
They call that art.
Yeah. Yes,
which fine.
they do.
Some people call that art.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a guy made it himself, so it's still impressive that they were that high. Yeah.
But they're renovating it, so I didn't really get to like have the full effect.
No.
But they're not like towers.
But also, it's
they're
not
like
as
the
crazy.
Twin Towers.
No.
They're like
you hear
they're
towers.
like 20 feet tall pieces of metal.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you think it's gonna be way bigger than it is, but it's really it's not that tall.
But I mean, we've been here for 4 days now, and I think driving around the hood was my most favorite part. I don't even know why. Like, I just think it's so interesting. So if you ever come to LA, literally go to the hood and just drive around.
Make sure you know where you're going.
Don't go on. What's the road?
What road?
The road where like cops won't even go down.
Oh, just don't drive into the jungle.
Okay, they don't know what that is. What's
like
the jungle in LA?
Yeah.
Google.
Yeah, just don't drive in there. There's a lot of neighborhood, like, know where you're going.
They don't know
basically.
that, though.
I know, but so if you don't know where you're going, don't go tour it.
Okay, don't go visit the hood in LA.
Stay on the main streets, I think.
The main streets, yes.
Yeah.
But you won't get the full effect unless you go into the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
I was actually like, get us out of here right now. And then we were right in the middle of the hood. Jackson's like, I have to poop.
Oh, that was the other thing too. It was like, yeah, we were on our way to go to where Nipsey Hussle got shot, and then we're driving, and I'm like this, pointing out stuff. We're looking around, just like. Because you don't see that when you come to LA. Anybody who comes here as a tourist, they see Hollywood, which is gross anyway. Like, it's dirty and gross, But then they don't actually see like the real areas. Like where we are doing the podcast from today is like, this is a legit, like this. What is that?
It's a bee.
Oh shit! Damn it! It flew right over my head. Okay, we're fine. This is like an area where there's generations of people who have grown up in LA live. You don't get the same experience when you're in Hollywood, and it's like, it is all the fake bullshit or whatever. But people don't realize, like, the Beverly Hills is like, I don't know the exact mileage, but I would say Beverly Hills is like 5 miles away from Compton. Like, it's like it's not far from these places where people are starving and killing each other.
Right, so he's having to poop right in the middle of the hood.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did you know they don't make Starbucks in the hood?
They do now. I was shocked.
Not really. That was pretty out of the hood.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess you're right. Because he's like, I gotta poop, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't know where. There's like, because every single gas station bathroom here, most of the time they're not even gonna let you use the bathroom because they have the bathrooms closed at gas stations, usually in the hood. It's rare to find one that'll let you actually use the bathroom. All the fast food places, usually you have to be buying something to use the bathroom, which is fine. I would have bought something, but also I don't feel like going into a Chick-fil-A or whatever for me to use the bathroom. And we're like, where's the Starbucks? And I was like, well, they don't have Starbucks down here. And they don't really. I know Magic Johnson a few years ago opened up a few, and everybody was like shocked, but they don't really have Starbucks down there. But they're starting to get more, because I was like, she looked it up and she found one, and I was like, holy shit. The lot has changed from when I was younger, because they actually have Starbucks here now. That's weird,
We did find a gas station where he could poop, though. So,
we did, yeah.
But yeah.
He was able to poop in an Arco, and it was fine. But I was just like, I don't even know where to pull over here, because I like... there's like no public bathrooms in most because people were doing shit in bathrooms, you know. So it's like it's hard to find a bathroom in the hood.
Yeah,
that should be like a challenge, is like finding a bathroom in the hood that you can use. I mean, so yeah, that was like nerve-wracking. I'm like, this kid's gonna poop in the back of the car unless we find somewhere safe.
Yeah, he's like, I really gotta go.
And I'm like, there's nothing around.
I'm like, you're gonna have to hold it. I'm not getting out now.
There's nothing around here to poop. There's nowhere to poop. So
what else has been going on?
I don't know. What else were we gonna talk about today for the podcast? Do you remember? We talked about it beforehand. We're also on the beach chilling, so it's like hard to remember.
And I also have to pee.
You do? You can go in the water and pee.
All right. Yeah.
Speaking of peeing, Alex.
Oh my God.
Peed on the street.
Yeah, fuck you.
We were going on a hike. You gotta go pee?
Yeah.
Do you want to go pee and I'll tell the story?
No,
Where are you?
I want you to wait for me.
Okay.
I want you to wait.
Where are you gonna go pee? In the sand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't say that.
What?
Don't look. Turn around.
All right. So our friend is there with us. He's on the phone over there. She's kneeling down, and oh my God. Whoa. She's literally squatting in the sand over there peeing. Holy crap. That is a solid ass stream.
That is something that you don't have. You don't have a solid stream.
Not that solid of a stream. That is crazy. Wow. That was impressive.
I literally could not hold it. I'm like, we either end this right now, or I'm gonna go pee right now.
Wow.
And I just went and peed.
She stepped out to the side, squatted down, pulled her shorts aside, and just peed right there. Okay, so I think people complain about, like women complain especially about how like it's easier for guys to pee in public. Maybe not, because that was so discreet.
It's not even that easy normally, okay?
That was so discreet though.
It's not normally that easy.
Because there's a dude jogging by, there's a biker, there's a woman on her phone with her stroller walking by, and you're squatting right by the strand where people are riding bikes.
And nobody knew, you think?
Nobody knew at all.
No.
Except for me, who had a clear shot of it.
You were just staring at me. Thanks, asshole.
I've never seen...
Thanks. There's Ruben. And he's looking at me, I'm like, no, turn around.
And he's like, oh, sorry. I've never seen pee come out of a vagina before. Ever.
Well, I was like really pushing hard, so it was really kind of like pushing out hard. You know, you women know.
It flew out.
Yes,
like,
of course.
I was like, oh, wow, that is... I've never seen...
I haven't mastered this, but I did hear that women can pee like men if you just like, you know, practice in the shower. You just like lift up and pee, but still, it's messy and it's like... Obviously, this is the first time I've ever seen pee come out of a vagina. Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You had a great view of it.
Now I have a fetish. What if that was my fetish now? What if that turned me on? It didn't, by the way. It didn't. Relax. But what if like you did that and then all of a sudden that was like my thing? I'm like, oh shit.
Can you just squat and pee for me real quick?
I like to be peed on.
No, I didn't. You like to watch it.
Just watch it? Can you just squat and pee in the corner? I'll get some. I'll get a litter box.
Can you just put a towel down?
Yeah.
Just squat and pee for me right
now. What was I saying?
Anyways.
Oh, so I used to know this guy that he knew a girl. Are they all right? Are they good?
Yeah, they're good.
We're checking on the kids back there. They're behind us.
Yeah, sorry if I keep looking back. I'm checking on my kids.
I'm just at some point I'm hoping you have to hear her or see her yell at them because it's hilarious sometimes. But there was a dude who knew this chick that she would challenge guys like at parties to like a peeing contest because she could pee so far standing up.
Yeah, that I don't know how she could do that because
practice.
I guess, but it's like even if because I have tried, but it's like it doesn't go that far. Like
you had some power behind that.
It doesn't matter how hard I can push. It doesn't go that far. Like maybe a couple of feet.
Really?
Really? I mean, if you
I don't know. I can beat almost anybody in a long pee off competition. If it's like not
but
how far it goes.
You don't have a solid stream
That's
though.
That's why I pee forever. I can pee forever.
So
I can regulate it too.
Regulators.
Like I can slow it down, speed it up. But
you also pee for like 2 minutes straight though.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Like I can if it's like the peeing competition.
Oh, that's what we were gonna say.
What?
That's what.
What? You peeing.
No.
Oh.
You peeing.
What?
So.
Oh, we both had peeing things. We were starting to talk about yours first.
Okay, well, I just peed in the sand. But
she just peed in the sand on the podcast. But then also we were going hiking the other day and she had to pee. And at the bottom of the thing,
oh my God,
right by the street, she had to pee. And so I had to hold her arms though because she couldn't squat all the way.
So I don't have any shame really.
I know.
I mean,
but it's fine. It was just funny. So I had to hold her armpits, under her armpits.
And I'm just kind of like leaning back, right?
And,
my shorts down.
On a corner of a very busy street.
And it's not like that street hasn't been peed on 1,000 times before.
Oh, I'm sure
we're in freaking Hollywood, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm just marking my territory, and there's nowhere to go pee around Runyon Canyon.
No, there wasn't.
There's not.
But you had such a long. Why is it every time anybody?
Well, I was really trying not to splash on me.
Yeah.
I wasn't peeing the entire time. I just wasn't trying to splash on me.
Oh, okay.
Or get it on me at all.
It was just a long pee.
And it hurt my armpits. He was really hurting my armpits.
Sorry.
But let's talk about your pee.
Yeah.
Your pee. That would have been Friday night? Yeah.
Saturday night.
No. Friday night. Saturday night?
Saturday night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Look at that helicopter. That's dope.
Whoa.
What are they doing? That's the sheriff.
Yeah, they're circling something.
What the heck?
Look, there's a boat. So the sheriff's helicopter is here.
LAPD. That's a police helicopter.
Yeah, that's a LAPD helicopter.
That was weird.
But it just circled the water.
Right here at the marina.
Right in the marina, and now it's taking off.
So
I don't know.
Saturday.
Maybe they got a report of some crazy lady peeing on the sand. That's why that helicopter was here. The ghetto bird came.
Yeah, you're in the wrong spot. But Saturday night, Jubal.
Yeah. What's that? Are they calling you?
I thought she did. Didn't that sound like Mom?
Yeah, it sounded like it. I don't know. They look okay now.
Side note, I got a scratch on my leg and it looks like the Hawaiian Islands. Look at it.
It does.
It does.
There's like one big scratch and then like 7 little smaller scratches behind it. It does look like a map on the Hawaiian Islands. She's got a scratch on the
big
map
island,
of
Maui.
the Hawaiian Islands on her leg.
Kauai.
It does look like
Oahu. Just kidding. So he gets real. Oh, here they come back.
Are they circling again? So they're tracking. They're following somebody. What if there's another car chase or something?
What if it's like a Mexican boat bringing in lots of cocaine through the marina?
I think Marina Del Rey is
so
hotbed.
Saturday night, Jubal drinks a little bit, too much.
Way too much. Way too much. Like a whole bottle. Okay, so I don't like to drink. Like,
it's vacay though.
Yeah, but not. I mean, I feel really bad about this because I didn't want to drink that much, and then I ended up basically drinking like almost a whole bottle of
vodka.
Tequila. Vodka.
Tequila.
Why was I saying tequila?
What?
No, vodka.
No, you would have died.
I would have died. Yeah. So vodka, almost a whole bottle.
Here they come again.
Yeah, the ghetto bird is back. They're following somebody. This is exciting.
That is. Live.
Yeah,
Playa del Rey Beach.
Here, I'm gonna.
Oh no, they're leaving. Okay.
Taking off. Okay. So anyway.
So I mean, it's vacay. He just drinks a whole bottle of vodka, and then there's 2 bathrooms in the house, but he decides at 4:45 in the morning to go and pee outside.
I don't even know. I don't remember any of it, by the way.
And doesn't remember.
I don't remember any of it. And
so I was confused because I heard him get up. And then I heard the front door open, and I'm like, oh, that's really funny. He thinks that's the bathroom. And I'm sober.
Did you think I was going to pee right in the hallway?
No, I didn't know what you were doing, but I'm like, I'm not, he's a big boy, you know? Like, I'm not running after him.
Okay, so in my head, I must have thought I was going to the bathroom.
Yes, I thought you thought that was a bathroom.
I'm sure that's what it was. That had to be what it was.
But then he we're staying in this house where it has 3 doors to get in with security codes on them. And 2 of the doors you can prop open, but our door that you get in, obviously you have to put a code in, but it was unlocked for some reason. So he left, and I went out on the balcony, and I'm like, where is he? And I could just hear him peeing. And I'm like, he went all the way outside at almost 5 o'clock in the morning to pee when there's a bathroom that's 2 feet from him.
Yeah, I
both
don't
directions.
I woke up the next morning, and Alex was already gone. Side note, full disclosure, Alex was not very happy with me.
Side note, don't drink a whole bottle of vodka and then expect your wifey to be
super excited about it.
So happy for you.
There's a what is that? A marriage hack. if you want your wife to be happy with you, don't drink a whole bottle of vodka and then pee outside.
It was good vodka though. I will give him that. I mean, which he normally doesn't do, but this night he decided to. He went outside and peed in the street, and then who knows what.
Was I gone for long?
No.
Yeah, okay.
But still, you went outside to pee.
Yeah.
When there's 2 bathrooms.
And I don't remember it at all.
Remember.
So in my mind, I wonder if I was in, I saw the toilet and everything, I thought I was in the bathroom. I thought
it was kind of funny, but I was also really mad at the same time. So
yeah.
I don't know.
And then I woke up in the morning and she was gone with the kids doing stuff, and I was like, oh, hey, we'll come meet up with you. And then I could tell from her responses that she wasn't happy.
No, it's fine. You just do you, boo-boo.
Yeah. And I was like,
no, it's fine.
I kind of get it because I came to bed late. And then I showed up and she's like, you don't remember what you did last night? And I was like, huh? What are you talking about? And she's like, yeah, you don't remember going outside to pee? And I was like, I definitely don't remember that at all.
It was strange.
Not one of my finer moments. And then I ate a whole pizza.
Then I thought... it's vacay, and he doesn't do this that often, so I'm just going to let this one slide and...
make sure there's not another one.
And then I got over it.
Yeah, but...
So...
also embarrassing. I don't like being that drunk anyway, but it's weird. I've known people... They're yelling, are they?
Oh.
Jax!
Bella!
Hey!
Are you serious? Oh my God.
They can't do anything together.
You know who I feel really bad for? Me.
Yes, yeah. I do too because she gets no break at all. There's some days where I feel bad for myself because I'm like, man, I'm not a big talker, but I talk for the radio, and then I might have to do some other stuff, and then it's just like nonstop talking or whatever.
Woo!
Thanks, that's what we're doing.
Burn some calories! Woo! You got it!
Some biker.
Yeah!
Yes. Oh, get it!
He's shaking.
Yeah, he's shaking his tits.
He's shimming for me.
She was shaking. So some biker just drove by and was like, "Keep it real, and then started shaking his tits around. So that was cool. I don't know, but anyway, Alex gets no break. It's nonstop. She can't. Do you think you could take a 5-minute shit without getting a knock on the door going, Mom, can I have...
It's not even a knock. It's opening the door. Mom?
Yeah, most of the time it's just open. And every single time they open it, it's like, hey, can you knock first? Every single time, but they never do. And it's
I saw this sign on social media somewhere. This mom put on the door, and it had all these disclosures. Well, if you see this and this, it's because you didn't knock. So just letting you know, if you don't knock anymore, you might see this. And it was just this really long description. Yeah. It was great. I'm like, I need one of those.
Funny. You might see mom taking a shit. You might see mom
Nikki
having sex.
Yeah, you just never know.
You never know. Don't open the door. Maybe that's what you need to do.
I know. I was thinking, I'm like, that's great.
That would be horribly awkward, but it also would teach anybody a lesson. Next, you should just take a shit. You should pee in the corner, like you were doing now over here, and have them walk in on you peeing in the corner. They probably wouldn't open the door again.
They probably wouldn't.
But yeah, they don't stop. It's just nonstop, Mom. And then even before we started the podcast, they were throwing sand at each other, and I called them over. I was like, hey, don't throw sand at each other because you're gonna fight. If you throw sand at each other, you're gonna get angry. And one of you is gonna get angry.
Just now, we look back, and Bella, she's 13, right? Mm-hmm. But Jax is 6. He kind of gets a pass sometimes. But they have this little sand shovel, and there's going this back and forth.
And she's like, what's going on? He put sand in my hair, and I'm like, they're still fucking doing it with the sand. They just don't get it. They don't get it. It's like, hey, every single time you guys throw sand at each other, you argue. Don't throw sand at each other.
That.
And then they're like, good point. And then 5 minutes later, it's just gone, and they're like, poof, sand in the face. Are they having... Oh, there's Jax. What's up?
Yeah.
Bella's being rude to me.
Why?
Because she's just throwing sand at me.
Well, we're going to wrap up here.
Yeah, we're almost done.
So...
And then no more sand throwing.
Then we'll go and play in the water.
Yeah.
You can boogie board.
I'm really hot, and I really want to go into the water.
Well, that's what your mom just said. We're gonna wrap up, and then you guys.
We're just
are gonna
about
go to
done
the water.
here, and then we'll go right in the water.
Give us like a minute.
Wait.
1 minute.
Yeah. You want to say hi?
That on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to say hi?
Wait, can you talk in it real
You
quick?
can.
Yeah, I'm talking to her right now.
Then why can I not hear anything? Hello. Like,
There you go.
then I'll come out.
It came out in there. It's recording in there.
It's recording right there, yeah. And recording
And right there on the camera.
You're on camera right now.
Because I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
So we're about done.
Hello, YouTube.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, YouTube?
All right, we're almost done. So
Hey, I'm Jax Transylvania.
yeah, give us a minute.
Say bye.
Bye.
Nice. Way to be dramatic about it.
Bye, Jubal Fresh. Bye, Mom Fresh.
Bye.
Bella is the meanest.
All right, that'll be the title of the episode. Bella is the meanest.
Okay, get out.
Like not Bella's over there. All right,
Hi, Bella.
we're
All
done in a
right.
minute.
Okay,
So
go
you guys
over
go back
here.
over there. Don't throw sand at each other.
Hey. Come over here. All right,
Okay,
well, I
so-
gotta go take care of some kids.
Here, go.
Jack.
Come over there real quick.
Hey,
I'm scared. I don't like the hole.
Jax, look at me. Can you back up about 5 feet?
Yeah, just.
We're almost done.
We're almost done. And that scream.
Okay, bye.
It means the podcast is coming.
To an end.
The podcast.
Oh, the podcast.
Yeah. So now
The
that.
pod-
Well, it is coming to an end. The
The-
podcast is coming to an end.
but the podcast is
obviously
about
has
to begin.
to start now. So head over to Patreon, patreon.com/JubalFresh. Patreon.com/JubalFresh.
Patreon.com/JubalFresh.
Patreon.com/
JubalFresh.
She has some stuff planned, so we'll do that. And then also rate, review the podcast, please. Rate and review it. And other than that, we'll see you on the Patreon, patreon.com/.
JubalFresh.
There you go. All right, bye.
Goodbye.